Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office!
Please! Please, God! Please!
Hold on. Hey.
Come in with me.
No, we can't go in. We can't go in.
How the hell
We cannot go in.
This is Cheryl Howell Coe, the woman who concocted a horrific scenario of being awakened by a screaming stranger in her bedroom to justify her husband's murder. She staged a disastrous mix-up, fueled by alcohol and tranquilizers, hoping officers would believe she was a helpless victim in the shadows. However, justice exposed the extreme selfishness hidden beneath that facade. This is the portrait of hidden indifference, where a wife is willing to fire a gun and then calmly stage the scene to escape punishment. Today, join LIU as we unravel the dark layers of this deception through a breathtaking confrontation in the interrogation room and the collapse of false oaths. In late June, in Kita County, Georgia, authorities received an emergency call from a woman reporting that her husband had been shot in their home.
I didn't either. Something about gun went off. Clear back here. Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office!
We're here.
Bedroom. We're in the master bedroom.
All right.
Okay, the officer's here.
18291, I need EMS 1018.
Inside the master bedroom, Luke Coe was still alive. He was struggling to breathe and was in the arms of his wife, Cheryl Howell Coe. Body cameras captured him saying he couldn't breathe while Cheryl pressed on his wound.
Oh, God. Please don't hurry. He needs a chest tube.
You got a crime scene log.
Negative.
What about tape?
Yeah. Negative.
He needs a chest tube in his left lung. Hurry. Come on, honey, come on. Come on, you can do it. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Slow. The bullet's lodged in his lung.
Give me a chest seal.
He's having a hard time breathing already.
Tell me your ears.
It didn't go through and through. It just went in. Huh? 9 millimeters. Over there.
I ain't worried about it. I just want to know what size hole.
Yep.
All right, ma'am. This way, ma'am. All right.
Cheryl was taken outside. EMS works fast, but within minutes, Luke is pronounced dead at the scene.
We're going to go in here and sit down, okay? Yep.
Oh, God.
We're going to go in here and sit down, okay?
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Please. Please, God. Please.
Just have a seat right here for me. He's in good hands.
Right there, Cheryl recounted what allegedly happened, but officers are already observing something else.
Can you tell me what happened?
He was out in the shop. He'd been in the shop since I got home.
Okay.
I had 5 Angry Orchards sitting out on the back porch by myself.
Okay.
I went to bed. I took my medicine before I went to bed. He came in yelling, and I grabbed the gun off from the nightstand and started shooting because I was scared.
You were scared of him?
No, I didn't know who it was.
Okay.
I didn't know who had come in. I just knew somebody had come in the house yelling.
Come
We
in the
leave
house
our doors open. Oh my God.
Come on, we'll just walk right out here, okay? Come on. We're gonna walk right in here. All right. This seat right here, okay? You want to have a seat right there. So she had about 5 or 6 beers sitting on the back porch. He's was out in the shop. She had taken her medicine and laid down. He came in yelling about something, and she scared her, so she grabbed the gun and shot. But that doesn't explain why he's nude, and it doesn't explain anything. It makes no sense to me.
Next, Cheryl was escorted to the driveway, while the medical team remained inside to continue treating the situation.
What's going on? What's he?
No clue, ma'am.
Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please help him. Ah.
Ma'am, your guess is as good as mine.
Please. I'm so slow. What?
Ma'am, look at me. I've been out here with you this whole time, right? Okay, so let them do their job.
He's my whole world.
Say it again.
I said he's my whole world. Why are they all out here?
I'm here with you. Hold on. Hey.
Come in with me.
No, we can't go in. We can't go in.
Why the hell
We
are
cannot
you?
go in. We can't go in, okay?
Oh, God, please.
Why don't you just have a seat over here? Just have a seat.
Oh, please. Why are they all out here?
No.
Why are they all
Come on.
out here? Where is he?
You want a chair?
No, I just want to know what's going on with my husband.
I think you already know what's going on.
No, I don't. Why hasn't he come out here yet? Why haven't
Look,
they
if
come
you
out
don't,
here with
if you don't sit down, we're going to have to sit you in a car since you're not listening. Okay? We don't want to do that, so you need to chill out here. Okay?
Just a few minutes later, Cheryl was questioned again by investigators to clarify the information.
My name's Gary, okay? I'm with the coroner's office, okay? And this is Shauna. She's with the sheriff's office. Listen to me, hon. You need to listen to me. Sit up. We know what's going on already, okay? So, okay. Tell me what happened this evening. Just start with where were you before you saw him?
I came home from work.
Uh-huh.
He was out in the shop. His son was here. They were out working on his panhead.
And then what happened?
He and I have not really talked since yesterday.
Were y'all fighting?
We had a disagreement.
Okay.
He came home while I was on the porch yesterday, took his bike and loaded off and went away. And he didn't come home till sometime after midnight. I don't know when.
Last night?
And I had my gun on the nightstand because I was here by myself. Both the kids have moved out, and I'm here by myself. And I don't even know if we have a key to these doors. He doesn't believe in locking doors. And
You don't keep this door locked at all?
no, not at all. He said he doesn't believe in it. So I don't even know where the keys are. I don't even know if we have a key to the house. So we were going to talk tonight. But he stayed out in the
What were
shop.
y'all disagreeing about?
We were disagreeing about something yesterday that had occurred, that has occurred before.
What? With somebody else? Somebody else involved?
Not particularly.
Okay.
So we hadn't talked. We didn't talk. He was asleep this morning when I left for work. We didn't talk all day. And he sent me a text at 3 o'clock and told me he was ready to talk. And I told him I wasn't sure if I was. And that I'd be home when I got home. And maybe we could talk then. He stayed out in the shop when I got home. I came in. I drank several Angry Orchards.
What time did you come in? Okay.
At about 5:30.
Okay.
I didn't see him.
got you.
I didn't see him when I got home.
Okay.
I heard him and the music playing out there.
I got you.
And his son was here. And his son came in and came to the garage and asked me to put the wild turkey back in the freezer because he had asked for a shot and couldn't find the glass.
She says she sat on the porch drinking 4 or 5 Angry Orchard hard ciders. She took a Klonopin. Went to bed around 7:15 p.m. Then someone burst into the bedroom yelling.
And then I heard somebody come in the door yelling, and I just reached over on my nightstand and grabbed my gun because that was the only thing I needed to do.
So you grabbed your gun and then what?
I shot twice, and I figured out it was him after I shot him, and he told me I had shot him.
That's when she realized it was her husband. That timeline immediately draws attention from investigators.
Did you see him?
The bedroom door was closed. I have blackout curtains on the windows. No.
Was the TV still on at that
The
point?
TV was still on, but I couldn't. All the doors were closed.
Was there anybody else here?
No.
At that time, are you sure there was nobody else
No.
here besides the two?
Where
of
was
you?
It was
his
just
son?
the two of us. His son had left a while back. I heard his truck leave, but I was still out on the back porch, and he was still up in the shop.
Cheryl reiterates her claim of being startled by a stranger. But next, investigators want to know more about that alleged argument.
You know, when y'all were having a disagreement, did it get physical?
No, it was all by text message. We never even saw each other.
Did you say anything back to him?
Outside in the driveway, she repeats that she didn't know who it was.
After he said that I shot him,
No, when he was yelling.
no, I just grabbed the gun because all I heard was yelling, and I was in a daze. I was already asleep.
What specifically were you all arguing about? Was it another female? Was he talking about maybe divorce? Are you talking about divorce? Or did any of that stuff come up?
No.
One deputy answers quietly, "I think you already know what's going on, and that's the shift. This is no longer a confused spouse. This is a potential homicide."
Nothing like that.
Can these gentlemen step away?
Yeah.
Detectives start rebuilding context.
We live an alternative lifestyle where we're with other couples.
Text messages from the days leading up to the shooting show tension. The couple had been living an open marriage since 2020.
So the argument was over one of y'all want to do that, one of you not, or the people that you're with, or what?
No, Monday I decided that since we went into an open marriage, not the lifestyle, but an open marriage,
She had asked permission to see another man later that week.
where he would see other people, I would see other people. Monday we got into an argument about it, and I said, let's just don't do this anymore. Ever since we started the open marriage, it's been an issue. And it was a misunderstanding because I thought he was, because of where I work and because of what I do, I try to keep everything extremely private. And he has misspoken numerous times about the life that we live to people that he doesn't need to talk to about it. He tells people that we're we're in an, or that he's in an open lifestyle, and then he tries to introduce me to the people. So it's like, it's obvious that I am too, and I don't want that out there. I told him we needed to talk, and I accused him of stepping over that boundary again, and he got very upset with me. I asked him to send me a snapshot of the conversation. He wouldn't do it, wouldn't do it, wouldn't do it. I should have to trust him. I should have to trust him. And he's working his way back from that trust.
At the time, Cheryl still maintained her story about the intruder. But hours later, in the interrogation room, her testimony gradually shifted. Now she says she knew it was Luke.
He wasn't really, he just slammed the door open. I heard thunderous footsteps, and then the bedroom door slam open.
Okay. So you're saying that he didn't make a sound, didn't say anything, the door just slung open, and at that point, you reached for your gun?
That's all at that point I reached for the gun.
Okay. And then you said you fired 2 shots.
I'm obviously not a good aim, because I fired once and it hit the ceiling or somewhere. I couldn't even see where it even hit.
Okay. And then the second shot is when?
And I fired the second shot to what I thought was the right of whoever. I thought I'd be hitting the TV more than anything else, because I was trying to get attention out there more than anything, and so that he could come in and take care of it, because I'm not that good of a shot. And I didn't even until he said, "Cheryl, you shot me."
Like when you said he would say things he shouldn't. Like he would say...
Well, that's if we were out somewhere. He had no problem telling anybody, a total stranger, that we were in an open marriage. And, this is the town that I grew up in. We grew up completely differently. He didn't care what anybody thought about him. I did. And so I was more private about it than he was. And that's when it would kind of cause a problem. Because he talked to anybody about it after he'd had a few extra shots.
What I'm trying to understand is, you describe someone opening the door, and when you first spoke to Detective Wade, sort of they flung the door open and was yelling. And so you got that beautiful home with all those windows, and it's still light outside.
Investigators found no weapon on Luke. He was unarmed at the time of the shooting. Prosecutors later argued that even if there was a verbal confrontation, the use of deadly force must be proportional to an immediate lethal threat. Now she says she knew it was Luke. The physical evidence, contact wound, and trajectory became central.
Who is speaking to you, yelling at you, and then you would fire 2 shots in a room where you say you couldn't hear the music from the shot. Why would he be able to hear gunshots from inside that room? So help me understand that.
Well, we've had people be able to hear gunshots down the road when we were practicing. So, I really, honestly, I wasn't thinking it through.
Then let me ask you this, because you said you went to bed at 7:15, correct?
Sometime around that.
Okay. And you called 911 at 7:26, correct? That's what the call screen says, that you called 911, okay? So that means that you were asleep for approximately 11 minutes. Okay?
If you fell asleep immediately.
If you fell asleep immediately. So 7:15 to 7:26, that's 11 minutes for someone to fall asleep so hardly that they don't know what's going on, or, the door's, slung open, and the first thing that you do is reach for your gun and fire off 2 rounds. So
I had too much to drink.
Okay. So when I talked to you previously, you stated that somebody slung that door open and they were shouting and screaming. And remember, I asked you, you didn't recognize if it was your husband's voice or not. And what did you say? Do you remember what you said to me?
At this point, no, I don't.
Okay. You had said that you were too dazed, and didn't really know who was screaming and yelling or what they were saying. So now you're telling us that somebody slung open the door and didn't say anything until you fired the second shot, and then he said, "You shot me," and then you realized that it was your.
Detectives confronted Cheryl about the obvious inconsistencies in her testimony before the story unexpectedly took a different turn.
He came in and swung the door open, and he was yelling at me.
Okay, who? When you say who, who's who?
Like,
Okay.
he was yelling, and throwing things, and grabbed the hold of me and told me if I wasn't going to talk to him that I had to go sleep in the other room, and he was pulling me out of the bed, and I grabbed the gun from the side of the bed and I fired it at the ceiling.
Okay. Was that kind of a warning shot or?
No, that was, I'm scared because he scares me sometimes, especially when he's been drinking, and I don't know whether he'd been drinking or not. And that was, they were both supposed to be warning shots. One was at the ceiling and one was at the wall on the other side. I wasn't trying to hit him.
Right, so when you fired the first shot that went over his head, was he trying to leave the room, or what was he doing at that point in time when you had fired that shot?
He was going after something. And I don't know what he was going after.
Did he say anything to you?
He was mad, and he was screaming and yelling at me and telling me to get my ass out of that bed and go sleep in the other bed if I wasn't going to talk to it, if I wasn't going to get up and talk. At that point, I wasn't where I could get up and talk. I'd gotten past that point. And I just wanted to be left alone, and he wasn't having it, and he was dragging me out of the bed. And I was just trying to hit the wall behind the TV so that it would scare him off or make him leave. He's my best friend. He's all I have up here. I can't do this without him. And I never meant to do that. Ever meant to do that.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation medical examiner determined the fatal wound was a contact wound. Muzzle compression marks were found around the entry site, along with soot and stippling. The bullet entered near the victim's left armpit at a slightly downward angle, passed through the chest wall and left lung, and stopped near the spine. This means the barrel of the gun was pressed directly against his body when it fired. That does not match a warning shot across a room. The legal process stretches for years. February 24, 2025. First trial begins. March 2025. Mistrial jury could not reach unanimous verdict. August 11, 2025. Retrial begins. August 18, 2025. Unanimous guilty verdict. During the second trial, under cross-examination, Cheryl admitted she lied to police. She admitted she previously lied under oath. On August 18, 2025, Cheryl Howell Coe was found guilty of malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 2 gunshots, multiple versions, 1 contact wound, and a jury that ultimately decided the evidence outweighed the narrative. Cheryl Coe's case ended with a life sentence. But what truly exposed her lies wasn't her testimony, but the undeniable truth of science. All the scenarios of an intruder or a self-defense shot from a distance were nothing more than clumsy charades. The distance between the gun barrel and the flesh revealed a cruel intent to murder, not a harmless mistake. Cheryl tried to use her open marriage and the drinks to blur the lines of her crime, but the angle of the bullet and the smoke stains revealed the ultimate truth. The valuable lesson here is, you can change your testimony dozens of times, but the crime scene will always speak the most truthful language. Thank you for joining LIU in dissecting this case. See you tomorrow.